Hi there, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is Ruby from Message in the Crystal. I'm very happy to be doing your March 2019 reading for you today. But first, let's talk about some of the energies for March, okay? So, the universal number for March is going to be 6. This is the time about it's the time about responsibility, okay, Libra? It's about helping those who need it and relationships. So if you have family or kids, this is a time to focus on them. If you are single, this is a good energy month to maybe find some love, so get out there and mingle. But if people need comfort or a shoulder to cry on, just be there for them this month. It's very important that we are there for our fellow man this month of March. So we also have this new moon in Pisces happening March 6th. This is a good time to tune into any gifts you have when it comes to psychic abilities, okay, Libra? If you connect with spirit, with angels, or do any mediumship, if you have any of the clear senses, this energy of the Pisces new moon will be elevating those energies. Especially since the Pisces moon will be in conjunct to its ruler Neptune, okay? So if you feel like you are absorbing emotions that aren't your own, or you're like, these aren't mine, I don't know why I'm feeling this way, it could just be because of this heightened psychic energy with the Pisces. So just guard yourself, set up your wards and protections, visualize white light surrounding you to help you with that. I would also suggest if you're working with people, sometimes the white light is a little bit too much of a strong boundary. I would suggest envisioning or visualizing a pink light. It's much more gentle. You're still going to be able to guard your energies, but people will still feel welcome enough to work with you, but you won't feel drained after working with them afterwards. Just my little tip for you guys. My lovely Libras, I love you guys so much. So, whoa, too many and I'm not even done yet. So, we also have this full moon happening March 20th in Libra, okay? So, this is going to be a time to think about relationships in your life and where forgiveness fits into those relationships and how you can better your relationships with forgiveness. Not just relationships that are romantic, but with family and even with yourself, okay, Libra? So when I do readings for you, I figured out my system. I do 5 cards, 1 for each week of the month, and then we also will do a couple pulls from Oracle for clarifiers, okay? Spirit angels, what messages do you have for week 3 of Libra, Sun, Moon, and rising? Okay. So Libra, for the first week, and you're probably going through it right now because it's kind of, the first week was yesterday and the day before. The first week of March, there's definitely possibly some nostalgia going on, remembering people from the past, someone from your past maybe coming up again in your life. Especially from your childhood. But whatever you're going through right now, whatever this nostalgia is, you're probably covering up a little bit of trauma as well. But whoever comes up in your life, just also think about the times when you were with them before and what you may have been missing when you were with them. Maybe like a lost opportunity, maybe you weren't taking care of yourself as much as you should have. Just also think about the emotions that you were going through when you were with that person. Were they really that great? And they could have been. But that's just something to think about for anyone coming up in your life the first week of March, or any reoccurring cycles possibly having to do with your childhood. The second week of March, you're going to be finding a lot of inner strength, possibly from this reoccurring energy. It's going to, I don't want to say trigger, but it's going to bring up some old waters, like something you've been there before. It's going to require you to really hone in on your own inner strength. You may feel like you're having to defend your beliefs or defend whatever you're going through. And sometimes this battle is going to be with yourself and just figuring out, well, how am I going to get to my dreams? You know, how am I even going to do this if I've been, you know, if these emotions keep being brought up, how am I going to be able to accomplish what I want? You have the strength within you, Libra, to grow and heal. Your spiritual growth especially. Call on Archangel Ariel, Lion of God, Lioness of God, for that inner strength so that you can be this warrior here, riding a tiger. That's pretty cool. And take off in flight and be able to accomplish what need be. There's wonderful things within you. You're almost like a cave of wonders, okay? You're like a beautiful geode. Actually, I'm going to pull out one of my beautiful geodes right now. You're like a beautiful geode. There's so much inner strength within you. You just have to crack open, okay? You need to, you know, cracking open a geode is pretty harsh sometimes. I mean, it's a chisel and a small sledgehammer is what I have to use to crack these things open. It's kind of harsh to open one. But when you open one, it's pretty cool. It's very beautiful. This is a calcite one. It's not quartz, so it's not as shiny as some of the other geodes. But I actually opened this geode out with my Libra father, now that I think about that. How cool is that? But yeah, I would just say, whatever you need to release, whatever you need to forgive, especially with this full moon, even though we're talking about this would be happening during the new moon. But I would say if there is an opportunity for you to release and forgive, do that now during the second week, before you even get to the full moon, where it could get to something bigger and something more challenging that you don't really want to deal with. Like we said about opening up, that's exactly what we're doing with week 3. We're opening up to those around us. And, you know, this judgment that you might be going through, it may be with yourself, because it just looks like you're going to be surrounded by some loving energies that are there to support you. Like, your emotions are valid, and you're going to find that other people will say that as well. Maybe especially if you need to talk about what's come up in the past. Yeah, just definitely, you could talk about it. Maybe talking about someone else going through the same issue, you guys can help each other out. You know, this week is also possibly going to tie into like St. Patrick's Day, kind of. You might be expressing yourself a bit more. But you're going to be really owning whatever you feel, okay? You're the ruler of your emotions here. It will be safe to open up. Fourth week of March, though, you really need to focus on completing goals, getting things done. The full moon may reveal some things that you just don't want to hear. And there may be some conflict. This is a very high energy, kind of chaotic kind of week. There's a lot going on. You probably have a lot to get done this week, okay? Just stay grounded. You'll be able to get past your struggles. But I would just really focus on completing your goals this week. Like whatever needs to get done, just get it done. You may have some drama going on, but what really matters is that you follow your passion. You remain compassionate, but in healing in your own ways. Okay? You just may have to focus on yourself a little bit. That's what I kind of feel right here. Like, just, you may need to focus on just getting the tasks done. Get her done. Hate saying that. Okay. Last of the month. Towards the end of the month, you know, it's going to be a good time. Jophiel brings us our beautiful energies about us. Just stay optimistic in the long term. You're on the right path. You need to talk about what you're going through, what you have gone through, before you can continue to move onward, okay? But you have a lot of growth and healing to do, and that you have done. There's just always more. There's always more healing to do. But just ask Jophiel, I would say throughout this month, to help bring the beautiful aspects to you as much as possible. To help you realize your dreams amongst these challenges that you're facing. You know, things may be harsh this month, but you have all the strength to be able to accomplish it, okay? There's going to be happy times at the end of the month for you. And I've noticed that with quite a few of the air signs, that like things are going to be looking up towards the end of the month. Angels, how can we help with a good message for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Yes. Breathe. You're going to be able to get through it if you just give yourself a little bit more pause for you to just really breathe. You're an air sign. You just need to be able to breathe through whatever you're going through. Talk it out. Raphael is definitely here to help you heal through any past trauma experiences that you just can't get over, and not getting over them might be hindering you from accomplishing your goals to the fullest extent. What feminine divine energies are here for Libra this month of March 2019? transformation. Like this change that you're going through, this opening up, this spring is happening this month in March. And there's going to be, I think you're going to find a lot of renewal within this upcoming month with this changeover from Pisces to Aries season. I think you might have been cooped up a little bit too much and not getting a lot of fresh air this winter, Libra. And now with the spring renewal, the spring change, I'm looking out the window right now, it's snowing right now. But with this change of seasons, you're going to find some really good blessings. That's what I see here. Beautiful blessings are coming your way with the change of the season. What lunar energies do we have for Libra? Sun, moon, and rising. When it comes to, you know, expressing yourself and sharing your feelings, definitely surrender to the divine. My nails look so nice in this picture. So definitely surrender to the divine, whether it be source, universe, angels, but they're here to help you to be able to open up and do beautiful things. You're going to be safe when you do so, okay? You and your loved ones are safe when this time of renewal and change is happening to you. Message from the universe for Sun, Moon, and Rising Libra. I love that this came out because of Joy Fuel. Joy is the ultimate creator. So stay positive in all of this. You have everything within yourself to be able to create the joy that you seek. And there is going to be joy and happy times at the end. You're going to be able to make that for yourself, Libra. How exciting. Libra, I love reading for you. If you want to get a reading from me personally, I can totally talk to you about this upcoming month for you, or we can go on about some other things, but hit me up at messageinthecrystal.storeenvy.com. Several different packages for you to choose from. There's something for every budget, but hit me up. I'd love to help you. I even have some packages that include me sending crystals out to you to heighten your vibrations for whatever situation you're going through, whatever you need to open up towards. So Libra, I love you so much. The rest of my social media is going to be down at the bottom, but you're so beautiful. Have a wonderful March. I love you so much. Enjoy this full moon at the end. I really think that's where the good times are going to start opening up for you, okay? But get through the rest of the month. You got this, okay? I love you, Libra.